Okay, and this is my current setup. And as you can see, I have a triangle type clamp which will basically hold the ceiling fan up. Of course, you might have a different type of design, so make sure you check that out before installing it. And this is the plate that came with the Lumary fan, and upon inspecting it, I actually found out that my clamp will not fit at all because this is a triangle design and the Lumary is a square design. So what I basically did was that I drilled like 3 holes right over here. As you can see, I just drilled them manually according to the shape of my clamp that goes in my ceiling, and then now it works. Of course, if you don't want to do that, you can actually buy a whole another module that goes inside your ceiling, but I didn't have to go through all the hassle, so I did it this way. Okay, so I basically put it up just like this. I wired it through, and make sure that you take a lot of precautions because you can get electrical shocks while doing this. So basically turn off your lights and everything. Alright, now just screw everything in just like this, secure it, and then just wire it all just like this. Alright, now it's time to hang the fan, and there is a safety mechanism wire right over here to make sure to hook that up so that in case if your ceiling fan does fall, then it can catch itself. Okay, and then connect the wires as you can see with the ones that's coming out of your ceiling, and put the orange cap on just like this. The safety mechanism, that's really good, and screw it on, and boom, that connects it just like that. It's simple and easy. And then put that up inside so that it doesn't get in the way at all, and then just start putting your fan up just like this. They're all holes over there, so you have to match it just like this. Boom, as you can see, matched it, and then now it's screwed in. Alright, so there's 2 ways of connecting this. You can use the remote that it came with, and you can see it's like simplistic, nice and easy. You have the fan controls and everything right over here. But if you want more control, like you want to pair it up with Alexa or Google Home whatsoever, then I recommend downloading the Lumary app, as you can see. And with the Lumary app, I've already paired it up, and you can see these are the rope lights. And if you want to check out that video is right up here. So with the click of the green button, as you can see, the fan turns on. And now I have the bottom lights on, as you can see. Then I can just crank it up all the way to 100%, and wow, that is actually really bright. And the bottom lights are actually really bright. Like if I turn this on max settings, look how much of a difference it actually makes in the room. Like it is actually really bright versus like it off. Like it makes a huge difference from light. So you can turn it like into a yellow daylight type mode, the orange type, and then you can put in the middle for like white, and a little bit over here for like bluish-ish look. Alright, so now there's that. Now if I turn these off and turn the actual RGB lights on, these are the RGB lights. So basically they have the stationary mode, so like this is like, you know, stationary light. So I have this at like purple, and then this is like green, yellow, everything just like this. And forward, this is like the DIY scenes, so like custom patterns and stuff. So here you can see this is the first pattern that the company has already set, and this is what it looks like. And you can actually change it, so you can see on the top there are multiple different versions, like multiple different modes you can select. You can select the scene colors right over here on the bottom, so whichever colors you want to go through. And you can also do the paragraph, so you can interact with it, so like only like stripes actually move like this, or like the whole segment. You could change the speed of it as well, so it changes fast for this one too. That looks pretty cool. Now here are all of the other ones. Alright, so that is basically all the modes that are on this light. So basically save one and make your custom one with your custom colors, or you can automatically change the lights to some scene effects, like maybe do some late autumn, and that looks good too. There's also Glacier Express. So these are like kind of presets ones if you're like too lazy to make one of your own, so you can use these. Honestly, there is a lot to choose from their already starter pack type of thing. So these are some of the good ones. Alright, so now with changing the color lights, now we have the ability to connect it with music. So basically, if you have music playing on your phone, the lights will actually follow the music that's playing on your phone. So if I like play some music just like this, so like I am talking right now, so it is trying to like play it depending on that. And last but not least, we have the fan mode, which is like kind of like the main thing. So you can just turn on the fan, and this is what it basically sounds like. So this was on level 100. So that is like the full level, and you can actually customize it to whatever percent you want. So I really like that one. And there's also a mode called nature mode, and what nature mode does, it kind of like blows in and out. So basically it will blow full speed and then slow down and then speed up just like that. So basically if I tap the reverse mode just like this, then the fan would just stop and they would go into reverse mode. So you like in winter times you can use this basically. See, it just stopped and went into reverse mode just like this, and it goes into the one that you set on. So that is pretty good. And then if I want to turn it back to forward, and with reverse mode, it's actually pushing the air upwards. So like in best use case in like winter time. But when you set it to forward, it will slow down, stop, and then start spinning the other way, which is perfect in summertime because you want the fan blowing on you just like this. Nice and cool. And here on the menu you also have a bunch of other settings too, like a countdown. So like an hour or two it would just start the fan, and then with timer we can schedule it, so like you would start in 30 minutes, end in 30 minutes, stuff like that. Moreover, you can also switch the gradient mode too, so like, you know, set the gradual switch light to make the light slowly turn on and turn off. So like, you know, you can set the transitions of how long it will take for the lights to turn on and off. There's also the power on behavior, so like what you want. So like if you switch the power off, then what you want to restore it to memory, initial mode, or customized. And yeah, that is basically pretty much it for the lights. Another setting in here is that you can also track how much energy it has been using, and to track that you need to activate their subscription, and with that you can also get like energy analysis and like energy, how much money you have saved with this light, because this light is actually pretty efficient too. So you can check on all of those things. You can also get real-time energy alerts and all that stuff too. So if you want to see all that, you can see that. And there's also suggestions with energy saving too. Alright, so that is gonna be wraps for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe down below, and let me know down in the comment box below on what you think about this Lumary smart ceiling fan. Now, this ceiling fan has a powerful blow, like I can actually feel it. The colors on this is amazing, like with the RGB on top, the white daylight and all that stuff, and this gets really bright. So I really like this fan, and thank you so much for Lumary for sponsoring today's video, sending this out to me and for me to check it out and stuff. Then if you want to buy this, I'll have the Amazon link down in the description box below. As well as if you want to check out their whole page, I will link that down below as well. So without further ado, I'll see you guys next time with another banger video. Peace.